It's Week 18 of the National...
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Pete, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
From the 31, he puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's a throw. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Move set it down, score him at the 38. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk.
I bet he got him
If a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And at least keep them moving forward.
And his partner, they just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offensive stout.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running once more with Brooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Motion man left is Johnson. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Young on 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They put a receiver in motion right. Play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Back to throw. This finds Dobbs. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So that's 1 quarter gone. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Allen, the motion man left. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Steps up and he's running with it. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And you can see that he's likely in store for some serious work today. He's coming into this final game in position to finish as the league's rushing champ. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, Young. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Play action now, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy.
Big game downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Excellent protection so far. He's running with it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They send him left out of the slot. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Again, it's Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Young pushing his guys in the hurry up now. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Legette's got it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off here for Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's got this down to the 40. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Now Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
Touchdown, Carolina! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. To the air now on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's dropping back to throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the right side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock.
You know, Kurt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punch. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Caught near the pylon. So we're halfway through. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Four-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Back to throw it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Second down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. The back grabs it. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd and 12 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fox now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense working quickly.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Carolina Panther.
1st down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13.
At the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He brings it in.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They're going for it, Young. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. Young pushing his guys in the hurry up now.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 5-yard line.
On 2nd and 5 now. He has the Carolina touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Space on the right, he's got room. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position. That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Allen, the motion man left. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. 2nd and 10 now. He's going to push one deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain.
I mean, she hired it though.
And that makes it 2nd and long. Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and 15. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Looking to throw. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the... All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 27. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A great throw to a nice round catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. This is Brooks heading left. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now an inside handoff to Brooks.
Yeah.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Okay.
Still not working.
All right, did he help me?
Brooks on the counter.
Just
And
turn
they
it
bring him
off.
down around the
Okay.
34.
I'm gonna turn it off so I can get on
Now
your
we get
phone.
time
Nah,
out by the
man, hey,
Panthers. It's their first.
he just doing something
And
wrong,
they
man.
still
I just
have
went back
two
there a second ago
available
and
for them
did
as
it.
we approach the end of this game.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 4th and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now with extra points will give him the lead and maybe the win. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Complete out to the right. And they find here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Burn their final timeout. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers.